Hey guys, welcome to this video. In this video, we're going to be talking about your agency website. So first of all, your website is important, right? It is your online business card when it comes to doing business online. And at the end of the day, people do care how your stuff looks. So first of all, I'm going to introduce you guys to NextGen White Label. Okay, there's two reasons why I say if you need a brand new agency website, if you don't have one yet, or B, if you want to revamp yours, it is great to utilize these guys because you will learn the process inside and out. You will get to know this team. And this is the exact company that I use when doing web design for clients. So the beautiful thing about this team is that they act as a part of your team, right? So when you need a website built, they're going to be there to essentially hand that off to. And all you need to do is mark up their prices. So the great thing about NextGen White Label is they will give you website examples to use on your website, to use in presentations, right? So basically what we did is you're going to get an onboarding form from these guys when you go through the process of developing your own site with them. Now, just so you know, I think the price, I'll have to get the exact price for you guys, but it's like $1,000 to have a very, very nice site done for your agency. Or if you want it to be a smart site where they implement, chat widgets and all these other things, I think it goes up to like $1,500. Now, like I said, the best part about this is that their pricing is excellent and you can easily do a 2.5 to 3x on their pricing when offering their web design. What you're also going to notice is the designs are just super, super nice, you guys. These are custom. These are not templates. They're actually building these sites. And it has a different look and feel than a lot of just plain templated agency websites. So if you are on a shoestring budget, you can always go over to Fiverr, and spend a couple $100 on a website. But if you really want to represent yourself as a professional agency that does web design as well as lead gen, then I would highly recommend having one professionally done. And that way you guys can really get it looking and feeling the way that you want it. Now, right beneath this video, you guys, I put Dorothy's information. Okay, she is the project manager over at NextGen White Label. So rather than going directly through their site, if you guys want a little bit better pricing and setup with them, just email Dorothy, okay, and tell her that you are from the agency ATM system, and that Josh, Courtney, and Sam referred you guys over. So with that, you also have, if you guys want to take a look at how my personal agency site is built, and this is legitimately, it gives you a great example of what your agency site could look like. Obviously, if I were you, really take some time to think about your branding, your colors, all of that stuff, and definitely go through the offer and pricing section of the course, because when you get to that point, this is going to be something that we talk about a lot in the live trainings, whether or not you want to actually have pricing directly on your website, okay? Some people don't like to do this. I like it for simplicity. I like the fact that they can see the different services right on my site that we offer. I basically had NextGen White Label's team just build out a structure that offered this. So you can always say, hey, here's an example of what you guys did for Alpha Bay Media. You can price your stuff your own way, right? Now, realize we're in two different markets. Some people go for the much higher end market. I have internal teams that do our ads and SEO and all that stuff. And I've developed it in a way that I get really, really good pricing. So we can have lower end packages and still be very profitable. We're going to talk a lot about pricing. I always say, for Facebook ads, if you're in that $1,500 range a month, I think that's pretty good, just depending on what you offer. But you'll see a lot more in the offer building side of this course, just how to pin that down. But I wanted to give you guys an example of what your agency site like could look like. We cover a lot of things like having team members on there. And again, if these guys become your white label team, you can always ask if they're comfortable with putting some of their teammates' images on site if you need to kind of fill that in. But the other thing is having like a portfolio section on your website. Okay, so these are actual sites that we have built for clients. But the benefit is if you're brand new, NextGen White Label is going to give you some of these templates as they develop your site, so you can use those in your pitch decks. You'll have it on your website. And so if you're in a particular niche, again, I do a lot of solar and roofing companies. So that's a big part of what we have on our site. So whatever niche that you're going into, you would just tell them, hey, we need 3 examples in this industry. And they're gonna fill that in quite a bit. And it looks really professional. You'll have live examples, so they'll give you links to those actual websites that you can share, and it makes the process really easy. So they are the team that I recommend all day long for the white labeling websites. Now, that is not the only thing this team does. They do actually do Facebook ads. They do social media management. There's a lot of things that you can talk to them about that they will do. And again, I kind of have my own systems for that internally, but if you're needing to offload all that stuff, this is a partner that we definitely highly suggest. So your agency website, in a nutshell, becomes really important. So take a look at some different examples. I always suggest if you're going to hire a company that you do your own research first, like actually go find some different agencies in your industry. So if you're going into plumbers, if you're going into electricians, go to Google, spend some time like looking up plumber marketing for plumbers, all the different search terms that you can do for your industry, and look at examples of those websites that are already done by other agencies. Write down the things that you like, take note of what's on their site, because basically with, I think, NextGen's package, you get up to 10 pages. So depending on how you want to map that out, this is basically how we did ours. And then we have a client results page. So we do highlight a bunch of our case studies, as we've grown our business. Now, again, if you're working with a white labeler, a lot of times that they can offer you case studies. So you can always ask them for case studies. And then the other thing that we're going to go really in depth on in this course is how to get video testimonials that are effective from your clients that are going to help your close rate. So take a look at these things, you guys. Again, book an appointment with Dorothy, find out their system, learn about them. They're a fantastic team. They work fast. They have dashboards and stuff that talk about where your clients are at in the process. So they're definitely who I would recommend if you guys are looking for a great white labeler for websites. And again, they have other services as well. So that's going to be what I would say to do. And we will see you guys in the next video. Take care.